Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
Was being bullied on the app, but we didn't know the extent. Apparently, I've got some messages on my Discord. I'm going to have a look.
Stay clear of that one and do not let them in the box. And if they do get bullied, good. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. He just admitted to talking to a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, top nonce, that's all I'm going to say.
Exactly.
I
knew I'd seen him in your chat the other week going on about Sophie Bailey and saying he posted the number and stuff like that. But he's literally just come in here and said people don't want to listen because I messaged a 15-year-old girl. They don't want to listen to the context. I don't give a shit, mate. I don't care who you've been messaging. I'll bully you.
There's a lot of other things as well. Jojo Savage and a few of us have pulled that person up before. They said to stay very clear.
Right.
Yeah, I just basically said, I don't. It all started. It actually came in here, you see, and you know we weren't sure. He didn't mention anything about what had happened, did he? Really, he was just brushed over everything, and then obviously what he's done is it spiraled since then. So he's come back, and we weren't. Some of us didn't click straight away who it was.
Yeah.
So that, you know, obviously Sean was the one that sort of recognised and said, oh, and I said, I'm thinking it was me after when it was being dropped and blocked, who actually said, oh yeah, I think it was from a couple of weeks ago. So, but it was concerning, and well done to Sean and Shal to block and hate him, really, to kick him off.
I was vetting him out in the chat before he even jumped in the box. When in the top bit, because I'd seen that he'd got like a 2 with like the heart me, so I thought, well, that means that he's over level 10, and I was thinking, who could it be, sort of thing. Then he said that in the chat, then he popped up in the box, then he said that, and I knew that he was involved in the drama with Sophie Bailey, and then he mentioned about talking to a 15-year-old, and then he started going back at Sean, so I just dropped him from the box and blocked him.
Yeah, try and argue with me over talking to a 15-year-old, but nothing, mate. Off you pop. See you later.
Yeah, Jojo Savage could probably tell you a lot more about him, because she's the one that popped up in my box and said about in the time. Because obviously I didn't know of this person, right? Because sometimes, you know, when you say like in my chat, I'll say to people like, "Oh, good morning," but you don't pay. Sometimes you don't really pay attention unless they're a frequent person in your room. You don't really, you know what I mean? You just say hello to people because people pass through your lives. You know what it's like. And I've seen the name and didn't really clock on, didn't really notice him commenting much or anything. And then Sophie Bailey was saying, ha ha ha, he's a convicted, or he's an NON.
I knew I'd heard it somewhere. It must have been in yours.
Yeah, Sophie was saying, ha ha, he's in Alex Brigham's live and I'm going to expose him for talking to a NONCA, but I've never spoke to this person.
Sorry, Jag, do you want the Observer or?
No, she'll just be listening. She'll listen. I don't know if she must have heard about this guy, Peaceful Warrior. I need to check my Discord and see what
he's
was
been
done.
kicked out. Laura's done it.
Oh, it was in the Discord then?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to find out about this guy. I need to see what he's messaged me. I really do.
Got him on the friends list, Peaceful Warrior, or you know his real name or anything like that, just make sure that it's out.
Just protect you and your community and that, because I know your community is really nice and you're all frequent and you're all like in here all the time talking about families and stuff. Just, you know, when some people are in here, they're in here with false intentions, you know.
And that's why I didn't want him in here, bringing that kind of negativity, Alex. That's why I dropped him. So the minute he started arguing about I was quite shocked when he come out with the 15-year-old bit.
Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying that, Alex, because obviously we needed to know a bit more. So thanks for that. And
yeah, absolutely.
You gotta stomp them people out, you know, because you know what they're like when they're fucking vermin on this app. It pisses me off.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was the whole I've been talking to 15-year-olds and now the bullying's getting worse.
I was just sat here with my mouth open. Because not 5 minutes before he'd been giving advice about benefits to somebody.
Yeah, but I
just remember that he said he was bullied. That's all I could remember.
That I reckon he did that to get up in the box.
Possibly.
Tried to manipulate the Observer as well.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, there's a lot that happens off the app. You know, we only see what we see when people being in boxes and having conversations. was a lot
Absolutely.
of people off the app saying, "Oh, like, I mean, I know of it anyway. Like people reaching out to people or myself and saying, you know what, I've got no food, I've got no this, and you know, sometimes that these people ain't genuine as well, you know, because you look at their fucking their platforms and it's all to do with like gambling and all mad stuff, and you're thinking, well, do they need money for food or do they need money for their fix? You know what I'm saying? It's the place, and you have to question it. So.
I saluted a tenner from a girl from about 3 years ago who said she got no nappies, no anything for a baby. So I sent her a tenner, and the next minute I know she's there with cans of beer and a 20 pack of fags.
Funny enough, right? Someone that used to be around my life and that asked me the one day, said, is there any chance you can lend me 50 quid? I don't get till next week. And I was like, and obviously it was someone that was frequent in my room. I said, you know what, like, I don't like seeing people struggling. If I can help, I can help. Like, I don't want 25 times a day people messaging me, you know what I mean? But he was a frequent person. But anyway, prior to that, they'd sent me a screen recording regarding something that Angie was saying, believe it or not. And literally, it was like a 10-minute screen recording. And within that 10 minutes, there was like 5 pop-ups and text messages from like casinos and, you know what I mean? And it had like a Sky Bet thing that popped up, flashed up notification. I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Like, you have to ask these questions then. Is it really for helping them for food or helping them out? Or is it for that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know that there's something mentioned about this bullying. I vaguely remember it. You know, you have so many people come through and that, and I've got a bad memory as it is. But I'm going to check out what it's... Yeah, I can, you know, but he'd come in and saying he needed help. So, of course, I invited him up. Somebody needs help. Let me get him in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because of you. That's because of you. You're a kind person, Jack. That's the difference.
Yeah. It's a bit strange. I have to look what these Discord messages say to me.
There's a lot of strange people on this app.
Oh, gosh.
In the dust.
Yeah, in the dust.
Serious folk.
You know?
Oh, dear.
This is Jojo the Savage, see if she'll pick in. Okay, darling, thank you. I mean, I don't do awareness lives. I don't do anything like that. Thank you, Amanda. But it's always good to know.
It is good to know, because then you can might be able to save someone, you know, that's in your room, or you don't know all the conversations that are happening off the app. You never know what it's like.
Alex, can I ask a really random question? I have brought it up before. Wouldn't it be advisable, perhaps, for somebody like yourself to write? I mean, obviously, you know, at the top of your head, because you've looked at people and you know what's happening. But to write a list so others can access if they needed to.
Do you want me to be honest with you? That's like really valid, and that's like a good. But do you know what? To be honest with you, Karen, 99% of the people on the app don't care.
Yeah, true.
To be honest with you, yeah. Do you know what? I could fire up a live now, yeah, and say, you know what, I'm doing an awareness on 50 convicted peddlers that are on this app to keep your children safe, and they'd rather go in Angie's room and watch her get pissed and be stupid.
Exactly.
Oh, see, that's
And
ridiculous.
how sad the internet's become.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true, though. He's not
I think it would help a lot of, you know, like, for example, Jag or, you know, myself, or even people in here in general would like to know, just that we can stay clear. Because, I mean, especially when you first come on here, you're oblivious, aren't you? And it's not until somebody does an awareness live that you perhaps know about 1 or 2 people, but you don't know about the remaining. You know, obviously people change their names and things on here, but well, for me, it's interesting, but I'll leave that one to you, Alex.
Because you've probably got a normal mindset where you think you need to stomp out these creeps, but a lot of people don't care, and this is why these animals on the app will continue to stay in here, because they literally don't care. Like, people don't care. It's mad.
Yeah, I would have thought they did, but yeah, never mind.
I had a live going on. Listen to this, Karen. I had a live going on, and I had like I had over 1,000 people in my room. Yeah. As soon as it turned into like calling someone out because someone was in the chat that was a convicted whatever, we started calling it out. I dropped 600 viewers.
Sorry to interrupt. Can I test have you just had Peaceful Warrior in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
You just come into Alicia's and tried to send all the messages to Paige and that. I just want to check if he did admit in here so we can block it from there as well.
Yes, he admitted that he'd been messaging a 15-year-old.
Okay, cool. We'll go back. I mean, she's berating him, but we'll block him after that anyway. So.
What I'm going to have to try and do is, because I I don't know how to do it. I'll have to try and click that. And if somebody wants it, I can send it to them then.
Are you on your was he in your Discord?
Apparently, yes.
Have you screenshotted his Discord name and stuff as well?
Apparently, I've got messages from him. I don't remember, TJ, but what I'll do is I'll go into my Discord and have a look at what messages I've got.
Yeah, just screenshot his Discord, because he might not be in everyone's Discord, so that might be something.
Okay. Yeah.
Was it Jojo that did it as well?
Laura might be in here. Laura's just kicked him out of the Discord.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me just go back and tell him quickly. Thanks, guys.
Dad, do you know how to get the whole live replay downloaded?
So I know how to download it. I just don't know how to clip it. I'm not very good with stuff like that, but I'll work it out. Thank you, Sam, for the heart, Meg. I will work it out and I'll try and get it done.
I can't believe how it just come out of his mouth there. It just slipped off his tongue like it was a normal thing to say every day.
Yeah, it was.
I honestly can't believe
I
it.
think that's why I was just sat there and I was just looking at the screen thinking, did he just say that? Maybe I heard something wrong. And then when Sean said, I'm like, whoa.
If he's gone into Alicia's, she'll rip him a new one.
Yeah, she will.
There's no reason to be talking to a random 15-year-old person if you're an adult, mate. Makes no sense. Like, there's no reason.
He's been talking to a 15-year-old and he was being bullied because of it, and no one wanted to listen to him.
I get bullied. Let me be honest with you. I don't agree with bullying, but you know, when it comes to them cretins, then I agree with it.
Absolutely.
Just said the same, Alex. I'll bully him. I don't care. I'll say it open and honest here. I'll bully you if you're talking to a kid. I don't care who you are.
He was
even
trying to
when you
make
were oblivious.
excuses. He was
Sorry,
trying to
Dad.
make. It's okay. He was trying to make excuses, wasn't he?
Yeah, he tried to, like, when I said, well, I don't think you should be discussing that in here, it's a police matter. And then he said he had been to the police and he'd got numbers. And then Sean said something else, and then he tried to justify it by saying it wasn't under them concept. I don't care what concept it was, mate. You shouldn't be talking to a 15-year-old. Oh, weren't it, Sean, something to do with he couldn't leave it there because of the situation or something?
Yeah, something like
She
that.
was in,
Yeah.
something like that.
He just kept saying, but, nothing, mate. I don't care. Off you pop. See you later.
Jojo the Savage is in the chat now. I've just asked her if she can jump up a sec.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because things had transpired and it worked from here from the first time, etc. But like you say, like the majority of us actually said, you know, even though you've talked and engaged, as soon as you find out, you say, sorry, I can't, you know, I'm cutting contact now, you know, sort of thing. You just end it there.
I just had that feeling he just wasn't going to do that, Karen. That's why I dropped him.
Yeah. He didn't. It said he carried on, didn't it? Well, more or less carried on. You'll have to look at the clippage again. To see
Jojo's in the
what
box, guys, if someone wants to let her in.
It's a nightmare, these boxes are.
Yeah, they are a bit strange at the moment.
She's not there for me. Did someone just gift?
Oh, thank you, Amanda.
Oh, Amanda gifted Joey.
Let me see if I can invite her up.
I was going to say I can't see her.
Oh, there she is.
Hiya.
Hi, Jojo. How are you, darling?
Tired, I'm decorating. Is everyone all right?
Yeah. We need some context.
About
Someone
what?
called Peaceful Warrior in, and he actually, straight out of his mouth, said he'd been messaging a 15-year-old.
Yeah. So I first came across Peaceful Warrior. I can say it because she mentioned it in Alex's live. Was in Millsies. And there was another situation on the app going on regarding a child on the app. He randomly came in, said that how people have got messages that can't always be believed and make things basically look like that they're not. And then obviously Sophie Bailey tried to use it as leverage then against Alex because she knew who this person was. But there's proof out there that he has been speaking to 15-year-olds and he's actually admitted it out of his own mouth. What the context is, I haven't seen anything with my own eyes. But, I mean, it's still not acceptable, really, as far as I'm concerned.
When it comes to 15-year-old, that's what
exactly.
He said he's been to the police as well, apparently.
Yeah, apparently so, that it's in all under investigation. I've heard that out of his mouth and I heard that out of Sophie's mouth. But I mean, fuck knows with these people.
But he put the crime reference number up when it was all kicking off on Alex's that day about Sophie. Writing in his comments, I put it up, I put the number up if anyone wants to go and make a complaint against her. But if you keep talking about a police case, they're not going to do anything.
Well, this is the thing that annoyed me when I first heard about it, because using these sort of situations as a weapon against people in any way, shape or form, especially when it concerns a child, is absolutely disgusting.
Exactly.
All things need to be dealt with correctly, and you need to be going to the police, not sitting there using these sort of scenarios for fucking points on TikTok to gain information or to gain a one-up on people.
Yeah.
That's just bang out of order. You know, when it comes to kids, well, let's not muck around. You know, I've been involved in a situation with a group of us, you know, with some stuff to do with kids. Not to this sort of extent, but you know, there's a lot of people that don't tolerate this. So
here, though, no one wants to listen to the context of me.
I don't care, Sean. When it comes to kids in context, I don't give a shit, to be quite honest.
I don't care what context, mate. Off you pop. See you later. You foul.
Yeah, but other than that, Jag, I can't really tell you much about it, but he's been floating around a lot of people's lives trying to throw his side of things out. And for me, it's a case of, if you're innocent and this is a police case and you've got nothing to worry about, then, you know, let the police do their job. Let it get dealt with how it's meant to get dealt with. Keep it off TikTok, because at the end of the day, it's whether she's a minor or not now, or they're a minor now, I don't know. But their priority and the safeties of the paramount. It's not here to be sat there and discussed, and for him to be trying to put the proof out. That's
It's been a very, 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 very long time since he's been in my box. I do know that. So I need to find what these messages are, and I will as soon as I find out what they are.
He's gone from here, he's coming here doing all this business, and then gone from here, and TJ's just come in and said he's tried the same in Alicia's.
Yeah, he's tried it in a few different people's lives that I've seen, yeah. And people now have got wind of it and know who he is, and they're shutting it down and keeping him out of boxes.
So he's literally been dropped and blocked from here and gone straight over to Alicia. Like, bad choice, mate. Bad choice.
Is that all you guys wanted me for? Because I'm in the midst
Yes,
of...
darling. No, thank you for popping up, darling.
All right, no worries. Take care.
I have been sent a screenshot where it says, anyone has police complaints against Sophie Bailey, quote, police reference number. And then, that's his name. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's because he was bagging it up in Alex's chat.
Yeah, that's what happened was. And like I said, I've never spoke to this person and stuff, but that was because at the time, Sophie, I was showing a lot of Sophie on the FYP, and Sophie was clapping back. And then she started saying on the live, saying, ha, 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 what I'm doing, I'm going to wait for it, obviously, for him to talk to Alex, and then I can say Alex talks to NONCEs.
I knew I'd heard the concept of it somewhere, and now I remember you saying that, Alex, as well. I just kept looking at it, thinking, where do I know that name from? Now I remember that.
Is Laura here?
I mean, why would you wait? Why would you wait just to point score against me when that person's in a chat full of over 1,000 people, when there could be like people in there? You know what I mean?
You know,
I was going to say, weren't that on one of the voice notes that you played on your live?
It was a live. It was them in a live late at night, and there was only like 30 people.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, where it was Sophie and Levi and someone else in the box, and they said that. I knew you'd played it.
Disgusting.
I do know that he couldn't have been very active in my Discord, because someone would have picked that straight up. Right, accept invite. I can get onto it now.
Your daughter's in the box.
Yeah.
Oh, it still won't let me have the messages.
Is Laura on private?
Yeah.
It just says she sent Paige the screenshot of the Discord name.
I can't. If she's in the box, I can't see her in the box.
I can't invite her either. Can you?
I
can't. Pissing me off today.
Now what, darling?
She's angry.
Box, I put her in the box.
I'm trying to, but the boxes are messing up, so it's not easy.
Not showing.
I can't invite her.
I can't believe she's doing this to you, Laura. That's terrible.
Honestly, it's a nightmare. Here we are. Hang on.
Silence.
I think I've got her.
I'm kicking off. I'm in the bloody gym, and all you're trying to do is get me. What do you want? I'll screenshot. I've sent Paige. I've just been into Alicia's box. I've sent Paige has got a new number, Mum. I've got to give you a new number. Okay. Paige has sent me her new number, and I've sent a screenshot of the Discord name and just said that you're going to download your live, and you will. Paige said send it to her later, because obviously you've got a number.
Right, I'll try.
And I will screenshot. That's his Discord name.
Oh, okay.
So it was the DXPUP.
Right, okay.
The gym.
Laura, can you send it to the Observer, please?
Where do I send it, babe? And I can send it, yeah.
Send her over TikTok if you can.
You send it to me, Laura. I've got Observer on Instagram, so I can send it to her.
Joey's not in your Discord, is he?
Or you
I
can
don't
send
think
it on.
so. I haven't been on there in ages. Can you not check?
You can send it on Facebook as well. I sent her a screenshot of an account on Facebook.
Oh, she's got Facebook. I'll do it there. Observer,
Yeah.
I'll send it through. I'll send it, yeah, through wherever I'll find you. All right, let me do my workout.
They're not coming here alarming and distressing people. Off you go.
Right, so I can't get onto my messages on there. I'm going to have to get off, like when I come off live, I'm going to have to go and check them on my tablet because all it's done is it's let me join the server, but it's not letting me access my messages, and I'm not very good at anything like this. So, yes, that's what we'll do. Somebody's in the box, but I don't know who because I can't see them. But yeah, I think I'll go and have a look at what messages I've got, and what I have got I will send over. Am I all right to send them over if I have?
Jag,
I personally would say, given the situation, that you would be.
No, it's only WhatsApp you can't send.
Okay.
Yeah, Jag, I've got a drop, but
Okay, darling.
yeah, I was going to say if you needed me to send anything to Observer, but I think Violet's going to request her. But yeah, I've got a drop, so I'll speak to you later, all right?
Okay, my darling.
Love you.
Check your Discord, Joey.
Yeah, make sure you check your Discord, Joey.
Yeah.
I know that if you'd been active in my Discord, somebody would have picked that up.
He's not been active in it.
No.
No, we
So
haven't.
it's like a silent watcher, isn't he, really, I suppose?
But that's the problem. You never know who Silent Watchers contact.
I don't even remember him in the Discord.
No, I don't think he's been in there for a long time. I'm thinking October, and I think that was when he came in here.
What's that?
I think so. It was around mental health awareness.
Yeah, but the
I
thing
do
about
remember
it
him
is-
being a bit of a know-it-all, and he used to drive me insane, didn't he?
And he's orphan too.
Sorry?
See, at the end of the day, we don't know whether that police case is about the Levi and Sophie stuff, or whether it's about the 15-year-old child.
And the thing is, Shell, it could be a fake number for all anyone knows.
I've got a screenshot of something. Someone's just.
What about that? What about Billy, Jag? Sending it to Billy.
Billy?
Yeah, Rent-A-Gob Unleashed.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to have a look at what I've got because I don't really want to get involved. But if anybody needs it, like Paige, I will send it to Paige. I've got no problem doing that. Like Alex says, the least involved we are, the better for the platform. Yeah.
Fancy just coming up in the TikTok box and randomly coming out with that.
Absolutely.
What you tend to find is that there's no shame.
Yeah,
The thing is, you let one around your community, they all seem to like flock.
Yeah, then we're in trouble, aren't we?
Exactly. Observer, the hunters will be on it.
Yeah. I know that if I've got any problems, I can always go to one of the bigger creators and ask them. They'll know if I've got any, or any of us have got any suspicions.
It shows you how brazen he is, though, because he's left here, been blocked, and gone over there. And looking for.
Do you know what it is? Do you know why he's so brazen? Is because he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. He's stupid.
I know, that's the worrying thing about it.
Worrying, very worrying. That's when the major worry. At least you know when people are doing wrong. You know what I mean. You can just rip them to shreds and get them in jail and all that stuff. But it's the worry that the fact is he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. He's talking to young kids.
They often don't, though, Alex.
Strange.
In all honesty, that is the sad, sick part. They often think they're doing no wrong.
No one understands the context. I don't care about your context,
That's
mate.
what he said, wasn't it? Nobody understands. Let me tell you the context. Actually, no, don't.
He was trying to make it out, what I can gather from it, that he was messaging her to help a situation.
That's what I got from that.
I think he was trying to make it as well that Sophie and all them lot were editing the messages to make them look like what they weren't. But you've just admitted you were talking to him anyway, so it doesn't matter what messages they were. You messaged in the first place. So
that was it. It was me. It was the I'm being bullied. I need help. that's why I invited him up, because he said that he'd been bullied and he needed help, and I vaguely remembered him.
I don't think there's been a full awareness done on him, no, Sean. I don't think so.
The thing is, though, he hadn't mentioned the age in this room.
No, he wouldn't have done.
He wouldn't have been back if he was, that's for sure.
I mean, that aside, you don't bring it here on this platform. You should just go straight to the right authorities, don't you? And then you can actually show all the proof then and just say, right, I've got everything. Instead of questioning, it's adding more questions.
If you've done no wrong, you would go openly to the police and say, here, check my stuff and prove that I'm innocent.
I know his first name from this screenshot that I've been sent. I do know his first name.
I wouldn't be telling anybody on social media.
Is it him who was his family in law or something like that?
Don't know.
He's got no worries then if he's innocent, has he, Sean?
I'm sure he said before when he first come in and said he was being bullied and he got an issue, because we all said...
Observer just put she's got child protection team on the case.
Yeah.
If you can send me, because I can't message first on TikTok Observer. If you message me, I can. Am I allowed to give the first name that I've been sent? Am I allowed to do that?
Give it to me. I'll give it to him if you bothered.
Give anything, everything.
Yeah, I'll have a look what.
Because
in Discord as well.
In a situation like that,
Alex,
Jack, you're perfectly okay to share the details.
Right. Okay.
And the fact that it's on his
is that on his profile?
It is, yes.
Oh, let's face it, you might be helping other people, or you might even be helping him, but just give all the information and then it's up to somebody else to then find. You know,
Observer, apparently it's on his the screenshot that I've been sent is actually on his profile.
It's the first video.
Let me just...
Exactly, I completely agree with that. We're protecting children, so we do
I'm just
everything.
going to have a look. If you guys can carry on talking, I'm just going to go and have a look in my Discord. 1 minute.
This is it. You know, he's put his face on his profile, so that's in the public eye, tough.
So's the name as well.
And if the name's on there, even more so. Anything in the public profile, as soon as it's on that profile, it's in the public, so tough.
I don't know whether I'm following him. I'll have to check when
I went out and had a look. And I can't see him on mine, to be honest. But
see, I know.
If anyone has the account name, like the art, if they can send me it, I'd appreciate it, because I'm really paranoid that he might be on mine.
I just typed in Peaceful Warrior, and his is the first account that comes up.
It's just Peaceful Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not got him then.
I have got reams and reams of messages from him. Screenshots. Yeah, I've got all these screenshots. I've just scanned and I don't see any mention of a 15-year-old girl. I have got reams of screenshots he's sent.
I've just sent his account to the Observer. I've just messaged your inbox, Observer.
Hasn't he changed his name? Because I've just sort of gone to look to see if I can find the name, and it's got 222 Warrior. Was that? Oh no, I'll just see what it is now. Yeah.
Yeah. I've just sent it over to the Observer, the account name. Well, the whole account.
Why has he sent reams and reams of stuff to Jag?
Christ knows.
Because he's in denial.
The only message, he sent a message in between telling me to go live and discuss. And it is about being bullied. There's no mention of a child. But I am going to have a look properly at the screenshots. So I have these screenshots. Oh, gosh. I don't want to be in possession of these screenshots, but I do have them.
I would recommend...
You don't see me answering them at all.
Yeah, the fact that they've not
seen all of that. I would say I've seen all of that and thought absolutely not.
If
something about a racist as well, that was there. I saw that as a message.
that'll be about the Sophie and Levi stuff.
But yeah, I think
but that's only just happened.
the thing is, though, he was saying that the people in his group were calling him out on things and were picking on him and name calling. So it could be all related to that, to be honest, couldn't it?
Yeah, probably. I'll have a look.
But if
Don't know
you
what
do
else.
see anything bad, I'm hoping you don't, but if you do, please straight away report it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Send it all to Observer. Jack.
Yeah, you would actually see that I don't even reply. I think there's one, send screenshots. I think that's what I'd put. And then there's nothing. I don't put nothing. There's zero nothing.
Yeah.
So whether I didn't even take note of it, because of I just remember him going on and interrupting everybody when they spoke, and
Yeah, I did.
his advice was the best advice, and
He tried to tell you that your advice was wrong at one point, never remember.
did he?
Oh, and that though, go live and talk about it. How about you go live and talk about it? Who are you talking to?
Not a chance would I be doing that for anybody.
Brilliant. And anything
will
like
have
this
to
that we
start.
get, we can go to your Observer. That's fab. Thank you.
And if Laura's got the Instagram now, well, then I can just go through Laura and she'll do it for me.
See, if I remember rightly, when he was added to the Discord, he tried to add me personally to message me, and I just blocked him straight away. I don't know why.
If he's in anyone else's Discord, if he's asked to go in anyone else's Discord.
Yeah. Laura will get me. Yeah, I can. Somehow I'll get that little bit where he says. If not, I'll just have to upload the whole thing to YouTube, and then Observer can go and pinch it from there. Because I'm not very good at
He
cropping
did
and stuff.
Observer. He came in the chat saying that he'd been bullied and he needed some help. So he came into the box and he let slip that he was messaging a 15-year-old.
Yeah, those words come out of his mouth, plain as day.
Yeah.
I had been messaging a 15, but then he wanted to tell us all about the context, and Sean shut him down.
Sean really shut him down.
And then I dropped him.
And he had been in previously a few months ago, but he hadn't mentioned it being a child that he was messaging. He made out that it was an adult from within the chat group he was in.
Yeah, well, I thought it was another creator. I don't know what makes me think that, but I'm sure, unless he just sort of skimmed over that, I can't remember.
He did stuff up on this live and say
And I'm wondering if he's been in like a group chat with Sophie Bailey and Sussy and all them, and that's what has been spoken about.
I'm
Because
going to look
it's
at these
about
screenshots, aren't I? He said it. Oh yes, I said it was because I saw what Scott was putting in the chat, because I was watching the chat. And Scott put something like, "This is a police matter." So I repeated that to him. This is a police matter. And then Sean's like challenging his behaviour, quite rightly so. And then Sean like, "No, not having this. Off you go."
I can remember him coming in one day and him saying he'd gone to the police, and I had to come in the box and say, "Mate, if you've got a police case against somebody, you need to shut up talking, because nothing will be done."
I remember that, Sean. I remember being
do you want to end the live so you can go and get it sorted?
Yeah, I think I will. Okay then, before you maybe... yes, I will then.
Friends with Billy, by the way, really good friends with Billy.
Okay. So thank you for your taps, your shares, heart me's, any gifts that Joey received or I received, anybody else received in the boxes. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me today, boxers and chat. And I'm going to go and have a look at what I've got and have a read of what I've got, and then get it all sent over to who I need to. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye,
Observer.
darling. Have a good afternoon, everyone.
So before everyone goes, it's Peaceful Warrior. Go and report him. Let